Okay, we're just going straight into the stream here. Well, hello, and welcome back. I'm AJ O'Neill. This is Beyond Code Live, and so I made a grave mistake the other day. I was saying that we wouldn't be able to figure out how GitHub. Well, first of all, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was saying, if you randomize the Base62 dictionary, your tokens could be more secure because offline attackers can't look at them or whatever. This is completely bogus. I was so wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking the wrong thing, obviously. So let me tell you what's really going on. So with Base62 encoding, it's an encoding. It's not a hash. It's not encryption. So you're getting single input, single output that are exactly paired and matched. So all we have here is just a straight substitution. So the final piece of this that I didn't think I was going to do, but now I am doing, is that I am. Hold on, let me just make sure the chat's up. Okay, chat's up. The final piece of this that I didn't think I was going to do is I'm going to find out what dictionary they're using and why, when I tried to verify the tokens before, they didn't verify. And it could have actually been just a bug in my little verification checker at the time. So the first thing I'm going to do is just see, let's go to base62.js.org, and then I'm going to go over here to this one. Let me just see, because if we take something over here and we bring it over here and we verify it, okay, good. A token appears to be verified. So I'm going to take a GitHub token and see if it verifies with a checksum as well. Because this isn't really about, the checksum is about just being able to determine whether it's random characters that happen to start with these 4 random characters or not. So let me just click verify here. Verification failed. Okay, so I'm going to try redoing the alphabet ever so slightly. And try again. Verification failed. Okay, so the most common alphabets, and there's one more I could try, the most common alphabets indeed are not verifying. Okay, and I'm going to try one more time. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, all right. So I think that they maybe are, either they're using a different algorithm than what I'm using, that's something similar but different, or they're using a different dictionary. So I want to kind of pare this down a little bit. And the way that I'm going to do that is, what we do know about this token format is that the last 6 characters are going to be the checksum. So if you've been following along, then maybe you understand what I'm talking about. If not, we'll just get there as we go. So let's just take the last 6 characters and let's split these up. Now these are out of a dictionary of 62 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or a character set of 62 characters. So if we just calculate the checksum on each of these, then we should be able to tell if there is, if we can kind of tell what dictionary they're using just based on our, if we look at these as 0 through 61 rather than as the characters they represent, we should be able to find a mapping, is what I'm trying to say. So, by the way, feel free to ask questions or to talk about anything else. This is totally just one of those shower thought type things where I thought I was done with this, and then I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, I was totally being stupid about the thing that I said, and this last little part maybe we still can figure out. This is reverse engineering, is what we're doing. We're given part of a specification, not a whole specification, and I'm just curious, can we replicate the work that they've done? Now, one thing that I'm noticing, just as I'm going through these collections of 6 characters, is that we're happening to see the number 0 at the front. And we know from what they said, if they're being truthful in what they've said, they pad with a 0 in front when the most significant digit is missing or is 0. So I think that this right here is an indication that the alphabet that GitHub is using for their tokens starts with 0, because we see a lot of stuff that's 0 padded. And yeah, I mean, almost everything's 0 padded. That's actually kind of strange. I almost don't expect to see that. but I can think of a reason maybe why. I'm not exactly sure how CRC32 works, but the first 4 characters of these tokens are always the same, so maybe that plays into it in some part. In any case, we're almost always getting, so far, every single time, no, except once, I think we got the letter 0 rather than the number 0. I'm not really sure. So we're almost always getting low numbers at the beginning of the checksum, which might be telling us something about, well, it's definitely telling us something about the way their algorithm is working. But anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I just want to basically build a table of letters and numbers and see if I can work out what their dictionary is from that, and see if I can verify a GitHub token without actually knowing exactly, without them having written out precisely the code to be able to do that verification, just for funsies. But yeah, we're seeing, look at that, no letters. Oh wait, is this the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I missed one. There we go. So if I save this, there we go. So these are the checksum digits, and then everything up to that is the token. Hello and welcome. This is kind of really esoteric. But this is the kind of thing where some people are intrigued by crossword puzzles. I'm intrigued by someone telling me half of their algorithm for generating a token in a checksum and wanting to know what the rest of it is. Well, I'm going to take this. These are all valid tokens I've generated. We're at tokens.txt here. They're all expired. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to loop through this. I'm just going to call this loop.js, which is kind of a dumb name for it. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. And we're going to read through that file. What's up? Hey, Kai. Oh my gosh. Watching from an underwear store. Nice. I'm sure this will be slightly more entertaining than that then. That's great. Thanks, Kai. And this is I actually have something important that I want to get done tonight. So I'm going to try to get through this quickly, because this is not what I was intending to do. It's just one, like I said, it's one of those shower thought things where it's, wait a minute, this is a Unix system. I know this. Let's see, we're going to do await, read file, and I'm going to put in here tokens.txt, utf-8, and then let's see. Yeah, we're going to do let data equals, we'll call it txt. Let text equals this, and then txt dots, what do I want to do, map? First I want to do filter. Yeah, so I'm going to filter, we're gonna do trim on this. Let me trim this. All right, txt equals txt.trim.filter, .split. I want to split based on new line. Okay, .filter, and then, so we're just going to get, there has to be a line. All right, and then after we filter, we can map. Let's go ahead and map this. And so with the line, what I want to do is return line, replace, and we're just going to ignore my, my pipe and everything after it. So we're going to get rid of my pipes, and then we're going to slice 0 to -6. Okay, and now I need to get my CRC32 out. All right, require CRC32. Let me see how I used that. CRC. Where am I using that at? Right here, require CRC32. How did I use it? CRC32. I'm basically just going to copy my encode function is what I'm going to do. But instead of encoding with the alphabet that I've been encoding with, we're going to encode with a different alphabet. Wait, that was it, right? CRC, yeah, checksum. Okay, where checksum. There it is. So we're going to take this, and then what does encode use for alphabet? I think I used an array, which would be great because that's what I need to use. Alphabet. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether I used an array or not. That's going to work. Okay, so we're gonna take the CRC function and we're gonna take the alphabet function and we're just gonna bring them right on over. And I mean the encode function. Okay. All right, and then the alphabet that we're going to use here, let me see if I can go generate this real quick. What is it? Array. I've seen somebody, there's this little hack you can use for these kind of situations. What is it? You've got 62. Basically, I want to create a range, and there's a way to do this. Function. I think this is it. If you want to do a range, you create a function, and then there's going to be value, which is nothing, and then there's going to be I, which is going to go from 0 to 61 in this case. And so I just want to return I to string pad start 0 and 2, or is it 2 and 0? Pad start 2 and then 0. No, I need to map this. And then, but then I need to add onto here as well some sort of delimiter. Let's say space. 62 empty items. Why did that not work the way that I wanted it to? Oh, dang it. Well, maybe I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. How to range in JavaScript. Let's see. Oh, well, duh, I can just use a for loop. Yeah, we'll just do it the super old-fashioned way. For let 0, I equals 0, I less than 62, I plus equals 1. Let's see, we're going to have var dict equals, or I guess, or we're just going to work with a string here. And then we're going to do I dot toString. Yeah, we're just going to do this thing right here. I'm going to do dict plus equals, and then I will take a look at the comment there in just a second. Okay, that's what I wanted right there. I just wanted to generate that without having to type it out by hand. Okay, cool. So now I've got that. So let me go back in here. And so instead of doing a typical Base62 alphabet, we're actually just getting the index that I want here. And we could do dot split on empty string. And that's going to give us exactly what we should have. Okay. So I want to checksum, and we're going to use that alphabet. Let's see, is this right? And this string, and encode. Yeah, I think this is going to work. So let's see what happens if this gives us back the data. Okay. So hold on one second here. Data. All right, what do we got? Okay, we don't have any comments there. I thought we had a comment. All right, so I'm going to do checksum, and I'm going to put in my dictionary, and I'm going to put in my data, and then I'm going to get back a CRC32, and let's just console.log this and see what it looks like. We probably should put line. Actually, I'm gonna. Here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go with line pipe, and then we're gonna go with line dot slice -6. Sorry, I'm writing really not readable code because I'm just going at this thing. Okay, line dot slice 6 dot split on nothing, and then dot join on a single string. And then we've got our CRC32 here. But you know what? It's not the way that I want to do it exactly. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna map it. So I'm gonna take every element in here, and I'm actually gonna return that element plus a space, because we actually want the space to be part of what this is, so that when it gets printed out, it's going to look exactly the way that I want it to look. So I'm imagining, in my head, I'm imagining this. So token, 30 of these, I'm not actually counting, 6 of these, not actually counting, but I think I might have gotten 6 there. Pipe, and then the 6 characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then pipe, and then the digit values. And what I'd really like to do is put these more like that, and then ideally put this underneath of it so that we can see them lined up like this. This would be the ideal, because that would give us a direct mapping, hopefully, unless the bytes are swapped. The bytes could be swapped, but I doubt that they are, because we see that it's 0 padded with a 0 on one side. But anyway, this would be the ideal output, but we're going to settle for the one that I described previously for just a second and see if this works at all. Okay, cool. So, oh, and we need to 0 pad. Because this is not 0 padded. Let me 0 pad here. So we need to tell this to, all right, 0 pad. That's not what I was imagining to have happen. That's okay. We can easily fix this to be what I want it to be. Okay, what was this part here? That part doesn't look quite right. Oh, okay. We can omit that. Kind of, sort of. I'm doing something I wasn't intending to do here. So the last 6 characters of, not the line, sorry. Let's do line equals line dot replace like this. Okay. And then data is like this. Let's see, can I get the output that I want? Okay, we don't change line there. Okay, so this is more or less what I'm hoping for. It's a little less. You know what else I need to do? I need to eliminate any spaces. So we're going to get rid of any space here. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, cool. So this is almost perfect for what I'm expecting. Except I want to see, that would be 0 padded. Okay, so where it would be 0 padded. Yeah, so they have an interesting, but it looks like there's a mapping here. So let's take this out and let's look at this from this perspective and see if we can reverse their dictionary, because I think they are using a non-standard dictionary here. So let's just take that out, and then let's every 5 of these, let's insert a line, just so that we've got some space to be able to look at these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoops, something's wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then there were a couple of these where there were fewer digits. We'll figure that out momentarily. Okay, so this one, this one, this one. So first, last, second. All right, let's go back there. And so it was the first one here, the last one here, and then the second one here. Okay, and now what we want to do is make a table where we just map these directly over to what they are. So I'm going to pull this over. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, that's... Pull this over this way. There we go. And then let's see what I can do here. Can I move this over a little more? And move that over a little more? Okay. So then what I'm going to see is 0, 2 maps to 0. 0, 3 maps to M. And we'll just see if these are consistent. What is 0, 1? 0, 1 maps to... Oh, interesting. Okay, so... Okay. Now I'm at a loss. Let me see if there's any other type of pattern I could discern here. Because it could just be this is a low order... It's missing a significant digit. No. Let's see. 3 goes to 2 here. Wait, let me make sure I'm looking at this right. So 2 goes to 0, 1 goes to 0, 3 goes to 2, 1 goes to 0, 3 goes to 2, 0 goes to 1, 1 goes to 0, 4 goes to 3. So this one is an outlier. Yeah, I'm going to block the spam bot here. Bloop. Bloop. What can we tell about these? I want to rearrange the way that we're looking at these. Let me do that here. Okay, so now instead, let's see. I know the length of the line is going to be, what is it, 34 characters? So line, let's see. I'm going to call this blank. And then we're going to say blank is equal to line.split.map. Okay, dot join. So there's our blank line. And these ones we're going to join by, let's see, we're going to join these with 2. And then we're going to add that. So these are going to start with a double space and end with a single space. I guess I could leave that like this. And this one, we're going to have a blank line, and then this, and then we're going to have a single space there and a single space there. But instead of this, hold on, we're going to put that CRC32 value right here. So let's take a look at it like that. That's almost perfect to what I want. And then we just want to separate every 5 of them. We want to separate them in some way. I'd actually like to reverse this so that this part comes here and this part comes here. That's a little bit more readable. And then I'm going to pad start this up to, I don't know, what is it going to be? 6? It's 12? No? 18? 18? Is it 18? Let's see. That looks right. It's a little off though. It's a little off because these are starting with too many characters. So let's go fix that real quick. So this one should not start. This one should start with an extra character. That one should not. Okay, cool. Here we are. So this is the output in the way that I want the output to be. This should give us some information about their dictionary or their method. It could be that there's something slightly off in the way that we're doing the CRC32 or they're doing the CRC32. There's one other thing I'd like to try. Which I think is going to yield wildly wrong results, but I just want to try it, which is, what if we just take the CRC32 of this? I don't think reversing these bytes is going to do anything. Because of the other thing we got to look at. Where there's a 14, we see a 7 underneath, but here we see a Z underneath. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this. I think they are doing something kind of funny in their implementation. Because there's zero padding on the left almost every time. Every time they're doing some sort of essentially a zero pad. They're getting very small digits on the left. Which I can only imagine that has something to do with these first 4 characters on the left. But just for the fun of it, I want to see what happens if we do our checksum and we slice off the first 4 characters of the data. How does that change our checksum? Interesting. So they're not checksumming the... Okay. I think we got it. I don't think... I was assuming that they were checksumming the first 4 characters along with this. That does not appear to be the case. It appears that they... Because when I did that, now the numbers start to look very consistent. See, for myself, I would think you'd want to checksum the first 4 characters. I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference. They're almost always the same. But suddenly... Okay, I've got it. So I now have the exact algorithm that GitHub uses to do their token. So now you can give me any GitHub token and I can tell you whether or not it's valid. Okay, that's a win. See, just following a little hunch there. Paid off. Whoops. So I'm going to plop these down. And then, let's see. So then I'm going to count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, that wasn't right. Am I doing these right? There should be 5 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and maybe I'll put 2 spaces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, this tells us now if I could map these by hand, I could probably map them with a little bit of code. But I think it's enough to say that their dictionary is, it goes 0, it's going to be 1 through 9, right? If we can just find a 0, 9, yeah, we see that it's 9. So the question is, what is 10? Is it an uppercase letter or a lowercase letter? Do we have a 10 anywhere in here? 10? No, we don't. Do we have an 11? We have an 11, and it's B. Okay, so we have, ostensibly, it's going to be B. You know, if we look at 12, it's C. Okay, C. If we have a 13, okay, there's D. Yeah, so I feel pretty confident in saying, without being 100% positive, because, you know, could be different. A, B, C, D, E, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, that they're going to be using that alphabet. So what this gives us, this is 0 through 10, and then this is 11 through, let's say, can we just chop this for fun into, well, I guess it would be 11 through what, 37? 37? Is that right? So we could chop it in 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. How many letters do we have in the alphabet? Is it 20? Is it 25 or 26? Because that would be 10 and 10, right? I'll try this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was just counting bad. All right, cool. Which means that our 28 through 61 is going to be, does that math even work out? Is that right? Hold on. What do you get when you add 26? That would be 37. Okay. So what do you get when you add 20? Does that make sense? 10 plus 26 is 36. Right? No. So 0. No, this is 0 through 9. That's why. This is 10 through 36. So this is 37 through 61. Yeah? What do you get when you take 61 minus 37? You get 24. That doesn't make sense. My numbers are off by 1 somewhere. Maybe this is 35. Because it's inclusive. That would make more sense. And then this is 36. Is that right? Sometimes I'm really bad at these things. So minus 26 would give you 35. Is that right? 35. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. But regardless, this is essentially it. Okay, so what I wanted to check in is, what is 30? Do we have a 35? 35 is Z, so that's correct. So 36 should be lowercase a if we've got one. 36 is lowercase a. Okay, so everything's checking out, which means if we went to, what would it be, 46? Do we have a 46 in here? We have a 49, but let's see, 46, no, 47 is L. So yeah, that's puts us in the right place. Hey, what's up, Mike? Oh, hey, Pajaro. There's not, so it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't tell you exactly how they did it. They don't have it written out how to verify the tokens. They give you the general gist of what they did. They say that they use Base62 encoding. They don't tell you which alphabet they use. They're not specifically clear that, at least I didn't understand it this way, that this is the part that is being CRC32 checked, but it's only checking it as each character is a byte. It's not converting it from Base62 to bytes. But this is it. This is the algorithm. So GitHub's alphabet. Let me just... All right, so GitHub's alphabet. Base62 alphabet is this. Boop. So this is lexicographical sort. They're using the lexicographical alphabet. So this is the GMP alphabet that they're using. Lexicographic/GMP. Okay, and CRC32 skips the first 4 bytes. Example being, well, actually we could use IE here. This would be appropriate use. GHP, GHO, etc. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I think I'm going to update my implementation to match GitHub's implementation exactly. The problem is this is technically a breaking change. Although I only released this yesterday or the day before or whatever it was, so it's not like there's a bunch. Oh, did I say hi, Mike? I meant to say hi, Mike. If I didn't, there we go. We got it. Yeah, I was overthinking what they were doing here. Cool beans. And just for reference, I'm just going to put the code I use to help me figure this out. Okay, solved. So it is prefix plus entropy. So that this is how it is. Prefix equals. Let me just put this in a code block here. This is pseudocode. All right, so token is an empty string. Prefix is this. Entropy is for 0 to I guess 30. This is uninclusive. This is inclusive. This is uninclusive, I think. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. So this is the dictionary. This is the token. This is the entropy. We're going to take that, and then we're going to checksum equals CRC32 entropy dot split. I guess we could do this. Entropy dot push, and then equals checksum. Checksum. So then prefix token equals prefix plus entropy plus Base62 encode checksum. That's it. Oh, whoops, and we should do a dot join there or something. Cool. All right. That's and I'm also going to put in here pad equals 6. Well, I guess that should actually be down here. Solved. Boom. That's it. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to update the code here, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. Do I publish it as version 2? Or as I publish it as a, say it's a bug fix? All right, so there's no point in generating a dictionary. So this is bunk. So let's just get rid of that. Okay. Oh wait, was that other generate good? What was this generate? Oh, that generates important. Okay, this is the good generate. So this is the good generate. This is the stupid generate that we don't need. And then all right, and this would be like that. Yep, okay. Well, this is kind of cool. skip first for the prefix, exclude last 6, the checksum. All right. I think that's all internal implementation detail. So if I run the test without any change to the test, other than the fact that, oh, I should expose all right, I don't think I need any generate dictionary here. I think I just return alphabet. There we go. All right, that's good. So now I just do a little cleanup here. All right, cool. All the tests pass. Excellent. All right, so this one, I'm just going to call this bug fix. We're going to call this branch bug fix. And I'm going to, actually, as part of the tests, I'm going to move tokens to fixtures, and I'm going to run let's see, fs.read file, and I guess we do path.join from this fixtures tokens.txt. So we'll do var fs equals require. Oh, you know what? Let's not do it this way. Let's do it this way. We're just going to take the tokens from the fixtures. We're going to get rid of all of the space. Yeah, there we go. And then just get rid of all this stuff. All right. I don't know if I want to include that or not, but let's call this var fixtures equals and then I think I might do this. I think this is fair. I'm just going to have this trim as part of the test here. So we're going to do fixtures dot trim dot split on new line dot for each token equals token dot trim, and then we're going to do this Base62 verify token, and then we'll say if not, throw new error, failed to verify actual real world GitHub token. And then we could put the one that it is in there. Or we could just make this a template string. That would actually be better. Let's do that. Okay. I think that should be good. Ha-ha! Sweet. And just to be sure, let's make it fail. Yeah, it fails. All right, cool. So then we have pass. Verified 20 actual real world GitHub tokens. Boom. All right, and then what do we need to do here about package lock? I don't understand why. What's up with the package lock? Oh, that one. That's just stupid. Get reset. No. Get checkout package. In. Let's see. Okay. And then the README here, we can update. Okay. Solution. Put here solution. Pseudocode solution. Pseudocode. Is that right? And then original. And then I'm going to make this a little bit better pseudocode-y. So we're going to say token I guess we don't even need token there. So func generate token. We do const dict equals, yeah. I'll just okay. Let's make this some pseudocode. Okay. Say prefix string. Looks a lot like Go. Go makes for good pseudocode. Prefix is like etc. Okay. Generate, oh, and then we'd say what, length? So prefix and length is an int. Okay. All right, so entropy is just what? Append entropy equals append. And then I guess what we'd pick really is a random number. Just go into, you know, let's say math.random. And I don't know what the actual Go is for this. Kai, if you're still watching, maybe it is spelled the other way. Yeah. If you're still watching this, Kai, and you've got that Go fresh in your memory, you just go ahead and you let me know. I'm guessing it'd be something like this, right? I just pick, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Something like that. I'm mixing a little bit of Rust, a little bit of Go. I think that's okay. All right. Okay, checksum. Yeah, and then just return prefix. And then what was this entropy be? We would just say string entropy plus base62 dot encode dict checksum would be an int. This would be an int 32. uint 32. Something like that. That's good pseudocode, I'd say. More or less. I think most people could take that. I'm going to call this Go, even though it's not really Go, but it's kind of like Go. It's Go-ish. Generate base62 token. Anyway, boom, 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 boom. I just put this in here for funsies. All right. So this is the exact way that they generate their tokens. I've verified it. We're good. Now I just need to update all of this stuff. And there's not really secure. So I'm going to get rid of that word. Anything I said here about security, I'm going to get rid of. Prerequisite. Use a dictionary, save. All this stuff goes away. Because that's all a bunch of baloney that I accidentally made up, not realizing that I was being dumb. And then, let's see, entropy, checksum. Checksum of entropy only, not prefix. I'm going to just put that down here. And then maybe I could drop the pseudocode right here. Pseudocode. There we are. Okay. All right. Toot, 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 toot. And this section doesn't even need to be here anymore, but I think I'm going to leave it just for, why not? You should use one of these. GitHub uses the lexicographic, aka GMP, Base62 alphabet. GitHub and NPM, as it were. Boom. So, Pajaro, what's up? I see that you're a clown. Sorry, I've just kind of been, in my head about this and haven't been as social because I'm just thinking, how do I get this thing done quickly? And then I need to go update that other one. No, it's generating the tokens. No, it's not. It's not generating the correct checksums. The other one. What does Pajaro even mean? Alright. So all the rest of this, I think, looks correct now. Oh, and then generate. There's a bit about generate dictionary. And this will be return the lexicographic, aka GMP Base62 let's see, can we put this up here? Will this fit? Let's see. Base62 dictionary. Yep, for backwards compat. There we go. Okay, is there anything else that we need to do with this? I'm just going to go ahead and whip commit this right now at this point, and then get it up into GitHub so I can take a look at it. And I think at this point I might do well to just go ahead and get that other PR merged in as well. Let me go ahead and do this. It's a picture of you with an Instagram filter. It looks like a real picture of a clown, but then again, I'm only looking at the little tiny itsy bitsy bird in Spanish. So have you joined in on the channel before? I don't recall whether I've seen... I think I would remember a clown on the channel. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. But I don't recall. What are you up to? Where are you at? What do you do? What in heaven's name are you doing joining a Twitch stream at this heaven-forsaken hour? Oh, it's too cold in here. All right, let's crank the heater back up. Full steam ahead, boys. All right. So I think I'm just going to close this one out. There we go. Is there anything else I want to do? Oh, yeah. So I did actually... All right, improve performance with simpler math. I just want to get rid of this one. So I'm gonna check out the performance branch, and I'm just going to get rid of, instead of commenting this stuff out, we have it there for posterity. You know, if anybody wants to see the stupid way I did it and then the smarter way I did it, they can. So I'm just going to go into here, and what was it in the encode? Where's my encode function? Function encode. There we are. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete this rather than leave it commented out. Do I need ratio? Do I use ratio anywhere? Do I use pad anywhere? Is there a simpler way to do that? There probably is a simpler way to do that. Let me think about this for a second. So we're doing this, and then we're doing this. Wait. Right. Oh, and it just removes those? Okay. So what does this reduce down to? Because if I'm dividing by log 2 on both sides, then I could multiply by log of 2 on both sides, and I'd get the same answer if I just divide this by that, right? I'm just making this more complicated than it needs to be by a little bit, I think. Let me just double check this here. I was just repeating something I didn't really need to repeat. So let's do var base equals 62. And let's run this function here. Let's see what we get. All right, and then let's just get rid of dividing by that on this side and get rid of dividing by that on this side because it's the same thing. Yep, we get the same answer. Okay, so don't actually need to divide by 2 on both. It is sufficient to use that. Okay. I mean, just sanity check there. That's fairly basic math that most people should be able to do, I think. Algebra. Okay. And then, so it seems more this. We don't even need the ratio. We only need to do that operation if pad was not defined, right? Ratio is not used anywhere else. Okay, cool. So we got rid of that. And I guess we could have just done shift here. And then I don't have to reverse this. Unshift. And then I don't have to reverse this. Although technically reversing it would be more efficient than unshifting it. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, technically I don't know. So let's just say unshift. Sure. And then join pad start, whatever. All right, that should be good. I think that's all I did in this one. Git diff. I'll make sure the test still passed because I did change this ever so slightly. Good. All tests still pass. Good, 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 good. Git rebase -i main. Fold that one right in. All right, and then let's go ahead and rebase this in. The Greenlock repo. Oh, cool. Well, welcome to the channel. Yes, sometimes I work on really important things like Greenlock, and sometimes I work on really dumb things like this. And I should be working on something different, and I'm not going to have time to work on that tonight because I chose to work on this instead. Oh well. Okay, so I want to rebase and merge. And I should just go in here. I should be able to say require linear commits, branches, main, require pull request before merging. Yeah, that sounds good. Require approvals. Shouldn't really require approvals because I'm just me. require status check, require conversation, require assigned commits, require linear history, include administrators. Yeah. There we are. Cool. So now when I go to do this pull request, hopefully it doesn't even give me the option to merge. Squash and merge. Interesting. That should be rebase. Okay, cool. So only one commit in here. This is fine. Confirm, rebase, and merge. What? Interesting. Alrighty. Git checkout main, git pull, git checkout performance, git rebase main, git push, git checkout main, git rebase performance, git push. That worked? Okay, that works. Cool beans. And so then I need to do this bug fix thing. And to do that, git checkout bug fix, git rebase main, git push -f. Okay. You can learn the most stupid things, and I'm here to learn, so. Oh, you can learn from the most stupid things. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this, I don't want it to be whip anymore. Let's do git rebase -i main, and we're going to reword this into what? Fix use GitHub/npms and npms actual generation and verification. Let's say generate and verify. Let's see. Exact algo. There we go. That's better. So I actually haven't done much with Greenlock in a while. I hope that it's working well for you. Okay. The prefix is not included for... Oh, whoops, and I should have run the tests on this real quick before I do this. Okay. Not included when generating the checksum. Turns out that the for-char prefix is not included when generating the checksum. This corrects that and removes some erroneous notes on security because I was 3 a.m.ing. That's what we're going to call it. Okay, so now if I go look at the bug fix branch, does everything look right here? Oops. Oh, I do want to fix that right there. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to bring that Base62 down to the next line on that just so that it looks nicer when it's not viewed wide. Where's that at? It's down here? Nope, up here. There it is, right there. All right. I should probably wait until I see if I've got anything else that I want to do before I do this, but whatever. All right. think the rest of this is still good information. I think I got rid of the naughty bits. I should probably put I want to put the pseudocode for, so also, yeah. I want to put the generate and the verify. Verify Base62 token. And then what do we do here? We just put in token as a string, and then we return a bool, and then we say token is a slice between 4 and, I don't know if we can do in Go. Let's see, I want to go to the Go playground real quick. I don't think we can do this in the Go playground. Go playground. Oops. But let me just see. Can we do, say we want to do 1 through 3. That's going to work. That's going to give us L, right? Yep. But can we do 1 through -2? Is that going to work? Yeah, that doesn't work. That's okay. So we'll just do len token -6. So what if I just do here 2? What if we do stir? Oops. Yeah, that. And then we say, I'm going to print stir 2 to len stir -2. So that should give us up to the comma. That should give us low, something like that. Oh, interesting. That does bytes. I'm not sure that I wanted to look at that as a slice of bytes. Let's just put it this way. That only gives us L. Okay, that's cool. But that's correct anyway. So entropy is going to be that right there. And then all we're going to do is checksum the entropy, and then we're going to I guess we're just generating it again, and then we're making sure that we get the same thing. Is that what we're doing? Prefix, whoops, is token 0 to 4. Or maybe, let's see, what do we need here? Original, let's see. Checksum is going to be token, what is it? Len token -6 to the end of the string, yeah? The last 6 bytes. Yeah, and so then we're just going to checksum the entropy. So we're going to say return we'll just call this 1 and 2. That's what we'll do. checksum1 is checksum2, right? I guess we could look at this the other way as well. We could maybe say decode instead. This would probably be smarter. If we, whoops. And then we could just do like this. This would be, yeah, this is smarter. I like that better. Okay. There's our pseudocode. All right. Not using it yet. Someday I'll come here to ask you something maybe. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Throw away the prefix. Prefix is not used. Const prefix len. Whoops. Equals 4. Const, what would you call this? Checksum len is equal to 6. Let's see. Is this right? I need syntax highlighting on this. I think I updated it to be great. Do I have? Okay, there's no more dict in there. And then, do we have the number 4 in here anymore? No, we do not. Other than right there, which is where it's supposed to be. We have the number 6 in here, so no magic numbers. There we go. Okay. This is looking good. So I've got a generate and a verify function. Gosh, this would be so much simpler if done in Go. Maybe I could make this code a little simpler. I don't really want to make it simpler right now because reasons. But I could probably make this simpler. Okay, I'm just going to put a note here. Nuth shuffle gives an even distribution even when the random function does not. That's why we use Nuth shuffle. All right, so docs add pseudocode and comments. Pseudocode for spec and comments. There we go. And then let me run the test, make sure the test didn't break. Shouldn't have broken. Good. Everything still looks good. Yeah, I don't want to put that comment in there, actually. Let me get rid of that. Prefix is like, there we go. Could make this a little bit more clear. What is this supposed to be? String? Making this as close to Go code as I darn well can. Should try to make my JavaScript look this simple. Let me try this. I'm gonna try this. This is the way that I like to do it. Yeah, that reads cleaner. Yeah, so that would give me bytes. That would give me the uint32 of the previous one. Yeah, so I could I can almost take that and have it be Go code. There's probably a few things that would be different. All right, let's get rebase main. I'm going to fold that up into there. And then I'm going to bring this in, and then I got one other change to make, and I'm done with that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'm just going to put a note here for posterity. On a hunch, at first I was running a checksum on the whole prefix plus entropy, but then on a hunch, after looking at the output above, of the first attempt of the script above, I decided to skip the first 4 characters just to see. All right, there we go. Got the note for posterity. And then with all that, I think we are ready to merge. Rebase. Oh, of course, can't do it because I got to do it here. Cool. All right, and that'll redeploy. Oh, and I need a version bump. Dang it. Okay, git checkout -b. All right, let's check out bug fix again, and then npm version. This is, should we call it a patch or a minor? I'm going to go with minor because it's a big change. It is a patch, but it's also a big change. So I'm going to go with minor. I'm not going to go with major because it's technically a bug fix and it's only been published for a couple days. If it had been published for a month or something, maybe I'd have to give it a major bump, but I'm just going to go with, well, maybe I should just go with patch. I don't know. I'm going to go with minor. That's what I feel best about. Okay, there we go. And then npm, so then we just push tags, git push this, and then this is pretty simple. It's just going to ask me to make a new pull request. We're going to do it off of bug fix. And this is just version bump. This is a bug fix patch, but it's a big one. So v1.1.0. There we go. All right, with that out of the way, now git rebase bug fix, git push, and then we can do the npm publish. And where's my phone with the numbers I need to type in here? Oh, my battery's low again. My battery's always low because I'm never, with all the chargers I have throughout the house, I'm not charging my phone that often. But it seems like I shouldn't have to charge my phone that often. You know what I'm saying? How often does one need to charge one's phone? Shouldn't it be once every week or something like that? Okay, now I've got this thing going, but let me get to my OTP. All right, 803892. Well, I took longer on this than I should have, but whatever. Now the project is truly complete. All right, now what do we got over here? What we do have for sure is that I need to, I do need to move a couple of things. What was this Encode 2 all about? This was, oh, this was me figuring out that other issue. Got it. Yeah, we can, what do I need to, what's been modified here? I don't care about the deletions that have been modified. Just tell me about package lock. We just added a thing. That's all we did there. Package lock added a thing. Okay, that's fine. All right. So nothing really interesting. So what about web demo? Why did web demo change? Come on, git diff web demo. All right. I'm not not really clear what changed there, but I am clear that we do want to remove Base62 token.js and test token.js, and I'm pretty clear that we want to add the package.json, and okay, I'm clear that we want to add this vendor thing. I'm clear that we're going to want to update vendor base62 token.js. All right, what is it about web demo that needs to change? That line makes sense. This doesn't entirely make sense to me. If generate is submitter name, then we're going to call token. Otherwise, we're going to verify because I was going to add a verify button. Is that what the deal was on this? Let me go ahead and add the verify button. Generate, verify. Oh, okay. We have a generate and verify here. What? Wait, do we have... Okay, that's the real one. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to now take an actual GitHub token. Let's go over here from this test. By now, this should have deployed while I was doing all that nonsense, right? So if I verify this, let me refresh. So if I verify this, this should work, yeah? Cool. All right, cool. Great. Great. All right, so that was good. So base62.js.org. Oh, we do have a verify button here now. All right, so I put the verify button there, but I see what happened. That snuck in another commit, and it wasn't supposed to go in like that. That's okay. Git checkout-b. We're going to call this one bug fix 2, as in bug fix also. And then we are going to need to update the web demo because, let's see, if submitter name is generate, then we're going to generate the token and we're going to put it in there. All right, so let me just put this out here. Function generate token. That's what I'll call that. And I know this is kind of silly, but we're just going to move it there for consistency so that the other one can have its own name as well. So this is almost tarded, actually. The level of simplicity there, no, it's not warranted. All right, and then verify. Verify can't verify an empty token. Of course, we want to trim this. Verify, and then actually all we're going to do is pass in the token on this. That's how that is now constructed. Verification failed. Did you copy the entire token? Are you using the correct dictionary? All right, let's try this one just right here, and hopefully I can just copy this token that I already had and bring it on over, paste your no, not paste your input here. This looks correct. Token, paste it in, verify, nothing. What happened? Cannot read property zone and find reading slice. Let's see what that's about. On 96. There is no 96. I suddenly don't like you. 86, verify. I need to pass in the dictionary. Right. That makes sense. Okay. And let me just make sure on this one here. Is the usage still correct? I should probably put the dictionary in there. That would be a very, very minor update. Okay, I'm going to go do that one thing. Dang it. Okay, it will be complete once I fix this. What do we got? 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do that like this. Create. Nah, whatever. Add default dictionary. npm version patch. Git push tags. There we go. I'm gonna have to put in my npm token again. 256224. And then I'll just go here and create a new pull request from bug fix. What the heck? That had two things in it? Hold on. Oh, okay. That's the npm commit, right? All right. Docs plus publish. Add default dictionary to usage. Okay, and then check out main, git rebase bug fix, git push. Cool. All right, so that one's done, and this one will be done as soon as I think all I gotta do is refresh, and then try this out again, and then it's gonna work magically. Yeah, it is. Excellent, cool. All right, so now this one's all fixed, and this would be fix use updated base62 token. All right. Then we'll do the same thing on this one then. Okay, we had too many of these things open. They're all pretty much the same thing, but the one that I actually need is this one. And sorry for everybody watching in. I have just been very, just being a little antisocial tonight. Not antisocial per se, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm in a particular headspace. All right, let's do a pull request on this. And I'm going to go ahead, whoops, not insights. I want to go to settings. I want to go to, not pages, but branches. So I really want to get this just for everything across the board. I wish I could just say, maybe there's a way that I can just go into my organization settings or my personal settings and say, yes, require signed commits, require linear commits, include administrators. Because that right there, and I want that across everything. Let me see if I can do that across everything. Let me check. Okay, your organization. Do we have a branches in here? So I'm going to pick an organization, the root company. Let's go to settings for this organization. Organization security. Yes, that should have been turned on already. Oops. Do we have repository defaults? There we go. Pages, packages, secrets, developer settings, teams, webhooks, security analysis, member privileges. I don't think any of that's actually important. Or rather, relevant. All right. Okay. So we're just going to take that bug fix, check out main, git rebase bug fix, git push. Cool. All right. So putting a close on the Base62 project. There's kind of sort of a little bit of a hanging jad with the... I don't know that I necessarily agree with the BaseX conversion for data. I want to dig in to find out if the actual GMP version is equivalent to the BaseX version or not. It's just totally not worth my time unless, and I don't have enough information to even have a shower thought on, oh, this is how I would do that. So this is done project in stream. Okay, so for those of you that followed along, Paro, whoever else might be lurking, thank you. I appreciate the conversation. Well, Paro particularly. Well, Kai was on here for a little bit, but appreciate the conversation. It's nice to have somebody to hang out with while I'm, coding in the middle of the night. So I appreciate the company. If you liked it, give it a like. Trying to get up to an average of 10 Twitchers per stream, which is ridiculous and probably never going to happen since I don't keep to any sort of realistic schedule. But with that said, retweet, share. If there's any snippet that you liked, comment with the time code. I think that works particularly well on YouTube, but maybe it works on Twitch too. I don't know. Anyway, comment with questions, whatever. Also, I'll go ahead and give you all a link to the Discord if you want to come into the Discord. So let me click on Beyond Code. There we are. So if you want to join in on the Discord. Oh, and somebody else just joined in just as we're leaving here. So for the person that just came in, essentially, I cracked the code. So now I actually do have a thing that verifies actual GitHub tokens. So these are expired GitHub tokens that I generated for the purpose of being able to test. So if we put this in here and click verify, it will say, oh, that one says it failed verification. Hold on. Oh, no. Let me make sure that I've refreshed this here because this could be an old version of the page. Okay, yeah, verified. So that one verified. I am curious. Nah, I'm not going to bother with it because the test passed, so therefore I know that it all works. I'm going to go verify that with myself real quick that the test still pass. Yes, test still pass. Okay, so that was just because this page was out of date. Because I had this tab open multiple times. Anyway, so now we actually have the exact Base62 implementation that GitHub's using, and that is linked to here in the pseudocode. So anyway, if you want to join the Discord, any of you, feel free to jump in. You can make suggestions there's a content request channel, so you can make suggestions for other things there. And we just have a little bit of chat throughout the week. And I'm also going to start doing some of these live stream one-on-ones where we work through some aspect of a project together. So feel free to ask about that as well. Anyway, I'm dragging on here. I'm tired. I got to get to bed. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm going to have a wonderful night. Thumbs up, subs, check descriptions, all the things. Adios.